But once I get into an Uber that's a Tesla, oh my god, I'm a Sabrina girl for life.
It was really good. That movie was disturbing as shit.
Nobody cares, like Duncan, because I just don't want to go outside and be around people. They kissed! Hi vlog. I'm back with another weekend vlog, but this time it's starting off from Friday night. I just got home from work about an hour ago. It's like 6:23 right now. So I got home about a little over an hour ago. Changed into some comfy clothes and had a quick dinner. This week was really rough. I started my period in the beginning of the week and I just felt so dead every single day, cried every single day. But I just like felt so sad and just not myself. And so I think I want to take this weekend to just do stuff alone and take you along with me. And just kind of gain my spark back, I guess, maybe for the weekend at least. So yeah, that is why we're starting off Friday night instead this week. Tonight, we are going to see Bring Her Back in theaters. It's a horror movie. If you weren't familiar with it, my brother watched it and he recommended that I should watch it. And I'm like, oh, where do you watch it? And he was like, in the theater. And I'm like, I don't think I'm ready for that. Like, if you know me, I am such a horror, adrenaline junkie, horror movie lover. I love horror movies. I get a like huge kick out of them. I just never got the courage to like watch a horror movie alone. And if it's like alone, then it would be like a thriller. So it's not too scary. Like I watched Speak No Evil with James McAvoy recently by myself and that was fine. But like Bring Her Back or like even watching The Conjuring by myself feels, I can't do it. I can't. And like let alone like this will be the first time I watch a movie in a theater alone and it's a horror movie. Why am I doing this? I don't know, but it's the movie that I want to watch this weekend and I'm gonna do it. And I think next week I'm also gonna do it again because Materialists is coming out with Chris Evans, Pedro Pascal, and Dakota Johnson. What a trio. I'm so excited for that. But yeah, the movie starts at 6:45. It's 6:25 right now. Well, I guess I'll show you what I'm wearing to the theater. It's gonna be super comfy, but I have my little purse with all of these little bag charms that I got at, what a surprise, a night market, and other little charms that I've got. And then just the jewelry, obviously. And then I have the concert merch from Sabrina Carpenter's Short and Sweet tour. Me and my best friend saw her last November in Seattle. Oh my gosh, it was the best thing ever. She basically surprised me with tickets to see Olivia Rodrigo for like my birthday, like Christmas gift birthday, and then I surprised her with tickets to see Sabrina Carpenter. And so I was like, what a duo. Like I love it. They were so fun to go with her and just dress up and take so many photos and just to see them live. They're such great live performers. In honor of Sabrina Carpenter's new song, Man Child, that came out yesterday, and the music video came out this morning, I am just gonna wear her crew neck because why the fuck not? And it's super comfy and I just wanna be comfy, and I'm wearing some gray Gymshark sweatpants. So that's the fit. And I don't think we're gonna have time, but there is this like new boba place called Haiti, which is like right next door to the theater. I saw like it come out and I saw it on TikTok. There was like a huge line, so I don't know if it's still gonna be busy, but we're gonna see if we can do that, if we have time, because I don't really care if I miss the previews because you best believe that they're gonna be horror movie trailers and I don't really want to sit through that right now. So yeah. If I do film, I'll probably film on my phone just so that I can keep my camera safe. Also, what y'all think about Sabrina Carpenter's new song? Like, I'm a Sabrina girl for life. I've been a fan of hers ever since Girl Meets World. And I was just listening to her from her very first song till now, and I got to see her live. Got all of her merch. I love it. I am a Sabrina girl for life. It's no surprise. Like, I was not surprised. This song was so good, so catchy. I learned the lyrics the day of, and the music video was so good. Me and my boyfriend reacted to the song and to the music video, and we both loved it. So let me know what you think about it, because I love it. So yeah. Anyway, I have been yapping for too long. I need to call my Uber, and I'll probably be on my phone. So if the quality gets a little bit worse, that is why. Okay, I just got an Uber. He's gonna be here in 3 minutes. Guys, it's a Tesla. I don't know about you, but like every other Uber that I go into that's like not a Tesla, fine, smooth. But once I get into an Uber that's a Tesla, oh my god, I get so motion sick. And I never get motion sick. Oh my god, do I cancel? No, I can't cancel. This is really good. Really good. Hopefully I make it to my movie. I'm like 10 minutes late. So I just got out of the movie theater. That movie was disturbing as shit. It was really great. Obviously, A24 like never fails to make a really creepy ass movie. But it was kind of sad. But like also like what the fuck? Really fucked up. I don't want to spoil it in case y'all want to watch it, but oh my god. Movies usually don't make me like nauseous or make me want to throw up, but that kind of made me want to throw up. The graphics are crazy. They're getting good. I feel like the last movie that made me want to throw up was the Alien movies. Alien Romulus, Prometheus. If you've seen the Alien movies, you know. But that kind of made me feel that way. Kind of crazy. Okay, I don't know where to go. I think this way. Hello, I'm back home. I just got back home. I think it's, let's see, 9:09. So not too late. Yeah, I just got home from the movie theater. And let me just tell you. So I watched Bring Her Back. And I was really scared because I'm like, okay, it's an A24 film. I was so disturbed by Hereditary, so disturbed by Midsommar, but those were such good movies, and the storytelling and just the emotion that they captured was like crazy. And so I was like, okay, I won't be surprised if like this is also a banger movie as well. And it kind of was. I'd say it's not my favorite A24 film, but it captures sadness really well with the mother, but also just like how fucking crazy she is. But it is really sad, but also really disturbing. Obviously, I'm not gonna spoil it, but oh my goodness, like I said earlier, I've never felt like throwing up that much since watching the Alien movies. And like the Alien movies are crazy, which I recommend that you watch them. They're really good. But this movie, like, ooh, like I loved my theater. It was packed and everyone was so like expressive. They were like, ooh, like cringing at these scenes because like they're so vivid, they're so morbid. And I was like, dude, I can't believe this is my first movie that I'm watching in theater. alone, but I feel like having people kind of experiencing the same emotions as me and reactions kind of made it a little bit better. I had to stop eating my popcorn because I was like, oh god, I'm good. I'm good. I'm not hungry anymore. Yeah, I did eat a good amount of popcorn though, and I also finished my drink that I got at Haiti, which you would have seen earlier. I didn't film too much just because I was in a hurry, and I was like, I don't think I'm gonna make it to the movie on time because the movie, well, at least the trailer started at 6:45, and I think I got into the theater at like 7, and then I'd say like when I got seated, a minute later, the freaking Nicole Kidman little spiel came on, like dazzling images on a silver screen, blah blah blah, blah, you know, that one that everyone knows. So I made it just on time, so that's great. I didn't need to go through all the horror movie trailers or anything like that. But yeah, it felt weird because it was my first time going to a movie theater alone, but I liked it. It was comforting because like nobody cares. Nobody cares. Like, you're just there to watch a movie. No one's gonna like come there and sit there to look at you. No, they're coming there to watch the movie, look at the screen, and so are you. So I say if there's a movie that you want to watch and you have the means to go and you know that no one's really interested, you go. Just go because it's really fun and kind of, I don't know, therapeutic in a way. And just like you're in your own bubble. You have your own snacks, you have your own seat. I don't know. I think it was a good experience for me, and I can't wait to go and see another A24 film, which is probably going to be the complete opposite vibe, which I really hope it is, because it's the Materialistics, I think is what it's called, but I think that's going to be like a rom-com, but that's also an A24 film, so I really am excited for that one. Okay, let me switch positions on you, I guess. Also, my Uber driver going to the theater, or going to Haiti, I guess, he was so nice. I know that I wasn't really excited because it was a Tesla and you would have seen that it was rocky as fuck, but he was really nice. He was just like an old guy who's like, oh, like, what is this, Haiti? Haiti? And I was like, yeah, Haiti. And he was like, what do they serve there? And I was like, oh, like bubble tea. It's like another boba shop. And it's really popular and it recently just opened up. He was like, oh, like, I've dropped off like 4 to 5 people already today there. And I'm like, oh my goodness. I guess I'm like the last person of the day probably because they're closing soon. And he was like, oh, like, when are they open? And I was like, I think they're open like every single day from like 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. And he was like, oh my god, I need to try sometime. I really like boba. I'm like, oh my god, that's so cool. And he was like, what boba do you like? And I'm like, oh gosh, like there's a lot. And I was like, just saying that I love a good milk tea, I love a good fruit tea, just anything, I'm not too picky. And I asked him what his was, his favorite flavor was, and he was saying mango and lychee, and like, this old man that's like, loves his boba, and I love that. So that was a good conversation. Oh, when I was Ubering back home, the route that the Ubers usually take is like through like the busy streets and stuff. And I usually walk like there all the time, like going home from work and stuff. And I was like, I love my neighborhood. It's so lively during the weekend and even during the week. Like the nightlife is it's just full of life, full of people with like their friends and their family. And it's like, it makes me think like, gosh, like I wish I could just like go out if I had friends, but I am alone and it is kind of scary just like walking in. But there were so many art galleries open, bars, restaurants with their windows wide open, and just so much live music as well. And I was like, that's life. I wish we didn't have full-time jobs. I wish like working wasn't a thing. I just wish that we could all go out and during the day and during the night and just like be with our friends, be with our family every single day, all the time. I was just like looking out the window of my Uber and I was like, ah! It just makes me so excited for like my family to visit and my friends to visit so that I can just show them around. I'm gonna stop rambling because I feel like I've just been talking your ear off this whole entire vlog and I've only showed you a little bit. But I think the last thing I'll say is I have the drink here. I finished it, as you can see. I got the coconut mango boom, the slushie. regular sugar, and all of that. And it had sago in it. And that was good. Some of my coworkers, we usually do boba runs and stuff, but I passed because they were actually wanting to get Haiti this time. And I said, oh, like, I think I'll pass, but do you have any recs? And one of the girls recommended the coconut mango boom, and I was like, but okay. So I try it. Would get again. For the portions and everything and the quality, like, the price was just like standard, like nothing crazy expensive. Like, they know what they're doing. And the atmosphere was so nice. It's such a small little place, like you kind of just walk in and go. It's not really to hang out because it is like in the middle of downtown. I would definitely go to Haiti again and try out more things because it seemed really nice. So I'll let you know. I think I will stop yapping and I will just wind down, probably read or journal just like slowly in the night, and I'll probably talk to you guys tomorrow. I hope that you had a really good week. If you didn't, I really hope that we could just unwind together, get our spark back, just have fun doing things alone, being with ourselves and taking care of ourselves, because that's what I'm trying to do. So yeah. Okay, I'll see y'all tomorrow. Good night. Happy Saturday. It is 10 a.m. Just kidding. It's literally 3:52 p.m. Trust me, I didn't just wake up. I woke up at 10, actually, and I just spent the whole first half of the day with my boyfriend. As you know, or probably don't know, we're long distance. So we were just on the phone chatting and catching up. So that was really fun. We were watching some YouTube videos. He was also streaming like a game that he was playing, and we just like spent time with each other. He had to head off, and so I just decided why not pick up the camera today and continue the vlog. I think Saturday is gonna be really chill. But yeah, it's 3:53. I got kind of ready, sorta, in case I want to go out. Question mark. But I needed a midday pick-me-up, and so with that I ordered Dunkin'. This is actually my first time trying Dunkin' Donuts. I got a strawberry dragon fruit black tea refresher, and I love refreshers. I'm more of like a fruit refresher beverage type of girl rather than a coffee drinker. So I was gonna try their Dunkin' latte. So I think next time I'll do that. But today we are gonna try that. And then I also got the 25-piece like donut hole, like assortment of donut holes. So we're gonna try that, and yeah. Okay, so I just opened up the bag. So this is the first thing. It's the 25 Munchkins donut hole box thingy. And then here's the drink. She's huge. We love her, and I'm excited to taste her. And then it comes with a straw. I have some high expectations because I feel like Dunkin' is such a East Coast thing, and I feel like we don't have that many Dunkin' locations here in the West Coast. I don't even think we had any. I don't think we currently have any in Washington State. So this will be my very first time. I got it delivered just because the closest Dunkin' location was near SFO. So I'm like, I don't think I'm gonna Uber or take the public transit just to go to Dunkin'. I think if it's able to get delivered, then I'll probably do that. So that's what we did. Yeah, I think I'm gonna try the drink first. Love the orange straw. Okay. Drink. It took a bit for it to get delivered to me just because it was far away, but bless the Uber driver. Okay. Ooh, she's good. She's definitely a lot sweeter, but I like it. I feel like I taste more strawberry and the black tea, but not a lot of the dragon fruit. But she's really good. I feel like I'd actually get energized off of this drink, and I think because of like the black tea and stuff. So honestly, I'd rate it an 8 out of 10. I think maybe I'd have to drink it more just to get used to it, but I think it is a really good drink, and I can totally see why people get the refreshers, but I'm gonna have to try the Dunkin' Latte just to see if like that is better, like in their drink menu, I guess. But yeah, I'd say an 8 out of 10 for that. Next, we will try the donut holes. And when I was ordering, they didn't let me like choose the flavors to get, which is totally fine. But it just comes in an assortment. Think of like chocolate, powder, glazed, sugar. So it looks like this. Ta-da! Yeah, I feel like they're gonna be just like standard donut holes. I love donut holes, especially when I don't feel like eating a whole donut. These are always a good alternative. So this is the sugar one. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Yeah, a standard donut. I think that the one I just had was like banana or something. Banana bread. I don't know. Solid. Honestly, Dunkin' Donuts is solid. And I can totally see why people like going there. And I feel like if I'm not in the mood to have any other drinks or donuts from any other place, then Dunkin' for sure is like the second option. You know what I mean? So I think I would get it again. And if I feel like making the trip to Dunkin' or paying for that hefty delivery fee, then I'll get Dunkin'. So that was my taste test. Let me know if there are any other things that are like a must try from Dunkin'. Excuse my hair, it's probably gonna be all over the place this video. My bangs are growing out so much, so I don't really know what to do with them. Yeah, it's gonna have a mind of its own today. But this is what I've been up to. So I've just been planning a little itinerary and a little map for me and my friend when she visits 4th of July weekend. We're still figuring out like the places we want to go to and the restaurants that we want to try. She's not here for a really long time, so we're trying to find a good mixture of like sightseeing but also like relaxing and then eating. So I think we have a good start going on. I have like a little legend. I took like a screenshot of the map and then kind of put in the little map points and labeled them and then created like a map legend. So I've been doing that, and kind of here is just like the list of things that we might want to do. Obviously it's really short because we're still brainstorming, but I think this is a really good start. I love planning itineraries and trips and stuff. I feel like I'm definitely like the planner friend because I don't know. I think it's just really fun and like organizing things and making sure that everyone gets to do what they want to do. Like I know that I have the things that I want to do, and I know that my friends have other interests and also the same interests. So I just want to be able to like figure out where we can put things where, so we're not all over the place and we're not like super indecisive, because me and my friends are so indecisive. But I appreciate that just because we're always so considerate of what the other person wants. So this is like a good step in the right direction where we don't need to worry about that. So yeah, I think I'm probably just gonna work on this. I don't really know what to do today. I feel like hanging out with my boyfriend was like what I needed, because this week has just been crazy and being in his company is so nice and I miss him a lot. So yeah. Oh, in the Yerba Buena Garden Park near the movie theater, there is a free showing of Wicked, the movie. So I think I might go to that. We'll see. I don't know when it starts. I heard that it starts around sunset or it starts around 6 p.m. So I don't really know. I don't know. I'm gonna have to double check that. It's already 4, so if it is at 6, then I might have to leave soon. But if it starts around sunset, then maybe I might. Also, I cannot stop listening to Manchild. Every single time I get the chance, I will always listen to Manchild. And I think I love the irony of this song because there's like the pre-chorus where she's like, stupid. Or is it? Slow. And it's like such a elementary school vibe to it, and it's like, oh right, it's that part is so simplistic so that a man can understand it. Not to say that like it's directed towards all men, but there are a lot of males out there that just don't get the hint or just can't read the room and just can't understand. So I think the irony of that and the way that Sabrina Carpenter just implements it into the song is so good. She's just that girl. She's just that artist, and I will love her forever. But yeah, that's all. A little update, the map is growing. I added some food places and other places to just relax and chill. We're definitely going to watch the fireworks 4th of July, so I think it's just a matter of where we want to be before we kind of go to maybe one of the beaches to watch the fireworks. But yeah, so this is what I have so far, slowly growing. I just wanted to show that I made like a table on like a Google spreadsheet. This is like the format I usually use for like planning trips and stuff. It just has everything like organized from the date to the time, the location, the activity, the type of travel, so we know if we're gonna have to Uber or walk or anything like that. And then I have estimated expenses for like the travel stuff, and then estimated expenses for like shopping and food and anything of the sort, and then we'll just see how we're gonna divvy up the costs and stuff later on. So I'm probably going to like label like A, B, C, D, E, F, G type of thing so that we can like reference it, I guess, or like download this from Canva and then paste it onto the Google Sheet, question mark. But I think I'm probably gonna take a little bit of a break from this. There is a show that I've been wanting to watch. So I got kicked out of my family's Netflix plan because I was not in the same network Wi-Fi thingy. So I just got added on as like an additional like extra person in the plan. So I will probably watch this show that everyone has been raving about. And I think I'm really late to the game on this, really late to the hype on this show, but I'm gonna watch one day. And I know it's a tearjerker for some people, and I'm a very emotional person, so I won't be surprised if I cry. So I will watch that. Probably just spend the day watching that, maybe, if I don't go out to see Wicked. But seeing Wicked sounds so fun, especially at a park, but we'll see. I just don't really have the energy to go out right now. Like, going out last night was so fun, and I think I'm gonna go out tomorrow, but I think having Saturday just be a chill stay at home day sounds so nice because I just don't want to go outside and be around people. So I think I'm probably just gonna watch one day, and I'll check back in with you guys probably after I watch an episode or two. So this might just be a one-day marathon for Saturday's part of the vlog. I will check in with you guys later. Okay, we're ready to watch it. The thing I hate about my apartment is that it came with these blinds, but like these blinds are not like blackout blinds, so it's still really light in here during the day. So we're making do and trying to make it really comfy, but I think I'm probably just gonna stay at my desk right now because I'm already really comfy here. I'm just gonna watch it. My head looks so huge in this hood. I love it. This is from Paxson, by the way. It's like a men's hoodie. I also have it in like a gray color too, so would recommend. These are so nice and they sit so well. Episode 1.
What are days for? Days are where we...
I just know that this is gonna make me cry. Okay, I'll check back in with y'all later. The look that they already give each other. I need to calm down. The tension!
You should have said hello.
He's coming with her? You know, she's me. I'd be breaking out into serious conversation like, at any moment. I could be laughing and be like, what's the meaning of life? Oh my god. Oh my goodness. Emma's best friend, Tilly, is so funny. I'm not even done with episode 1, but I feel like it's pretty good right now. Okay, I just finished episode 1. I think but I think episode 1 was such a good opening episode. The tension between the characters. Oh, like I feel like I know it's like a tragic story, I think, from what I remember. So I'm just like, I'm clutching my pearls. I don't know. I don't know when the sad part's gonna happen. It starts off in 1988. Now it's 1989. So we'll see where episode 2 takes us. I just finished episode 2. And like, why am I already feeling like I'm gonna start crying? Basically, this episode was about a year later, and Dex and Em are like doing their own thing, and it like goes back and forth, and it's crazy just how different their lives are post grad, figuring things out. And Em is just like so goal driven, and she's just kind of doing what she wants to do and trying to pursue like her dream as a writer, whereas like Dex, like he's really comfortable and doesn't have sort of a plan, and he's really comfortable, but they're still facing those questions of like, what do you do next, and like what do you want to do with your life, what do you want your purpose to be? And like that is so relatable right now, because I'm obviously experiencing like my post-grad life. I've already been like in my post-grad life for basically a year. Actually, in 2 days it'll be a year since I graduated from undergrad. The small parts of this episode that kind of touch base on like what's next in your life is like, it makes me want to cry, because I'm like, it's such a big question to like ask when you're so young and just trying to figure things out, but also want to have fun and also just explore the world. But then like people, you know, want you to set up a good foundation for yourself. And like, in a way, even though that like Dex and Em are experiencing like totally different lives right now, like they kind of have these same reoccurring feelings, and they're also like thinking about each other. So like, if they get to see each other in the next episode, like I don't know how it's gonna go, but episode 2 was just like a whole switch up. There's like 14 episodes, and I'm just finishing episode 2, so I'm in for a ride. But yeah, that's kind of my thoughts on the first 2 episodes. Honestly, if you haven't watched this series, let's watch it together. Let me know what you think. So yeah, I'll talk to you when I talk to you. Okay, hi, I'm back. I am in the middle of episode 10. I've really been binge watching this. It's literally 10 p.m. I started watching this at 4? I think. I have no idea. I'm on episode 10, and it's Tilly's wedding. I haven't cried yet in this show, but I definitely, like, there were so many parts where I'm like, ooh, like, I can relate to that, or like the feelings just like felt so real. I was like, wow, this show is it really touches base on so many like deeper, realer things that happen in life. Some of it I feel like I've experienced a certain extent to it. And oh, boyfriend's calling me. Okay, I will go on D&D for a sec. He's so cute. But I feel like this show, it just does a good job at really keeping the show and the story and the things that the 2 main characters go through so realistic. And I think that's the thing that has just, I don't know, made me want to binge it and just watch the next episode, because they really dive into like growing up and change. I don't know. And so like it gets to a point like in the episode, they're in the wedding, Emma does this speech and she like brings up a quote. I can't say it word for word, but basically the quote is talking about how like, take like one day, if that was removed from your life, like imagine just all the things that have happened after that. Like imagine like it not happening because of that one specific day. Like if that day wasn't there, I guess the life that you have lived like would be so different. Like everything, like the chain of events, basically it's like a butterfly effect. Everything has changed because of that one day. Duh, that's why it's called one day. It just like makes me think that like there are so many things that have happened in my life because of one specific day. Like if one specific day didn't happen, then everything else probably would have gone differently currently. Yeah, I just wanted to talk about that and my feelings on that because I'm on episode 10 and I just wanted to check in as well. I have 4 episodes left, so I'll come back. And maybe I'll come back in tears. Who knows? I feel the tears coming. I'm still on episode 10. And like, why did I start crying when Dexter said that he's engaged? Like, what the fuck? I don't know why. Because I'm like, stop. Oh my god, my Discord is blowing up right now. But, oh my goodness. Okay. And he's having a baby. He's having a baby. He's getting married and he's having a baby. Oh my god. This show.
I haven't met you.
Apparently.
The ultrasound. Oh, he really wants that reassurance from her that it's a good thing
I
or
was on my
not.
back for 1 minute and
They kissed. They kissed in the maze. Oh no. Oh no. Oh my goodness. Okay. You're joking. Episode 11 is... What? No! I guess just this whole one-day marathon is just one big spoiler, but I cannot believe Dex's wife is cheating on him with Callum. This is so messy. And literally, they were on the phone and he's like, I'm working on it. I'm working on the husband, father, provider thing, and everything will be okay. And it's like, he's really trying. I think it's beautiful because like they can't resist each other and like their lives are just so different, and sometimes they try reaching out to each other but sometimes they just don't align. Sometimes the one person's life is like so good while the other one is falling apart, and then it like switches kind of, and they're always like misaligned, but at the same time like life just always brings them back together. I don't know, when they try or don't try to like keep the distance, you know what I mean? Like they just always come back to each other, which is like, oh, it's just, like, please, like, I don't know how this is gonna end.
I'll see you soon. I'm off. Bye.
She just got hit by a car. Oh no. Okay, well, I'm crying now because like, what the fuck was that ending? Literally, like, she dies. I mean, this whole thing is a spoiler. Like, Emma dies just out of nowhere, obviously, like, one day, the series, like, the title of the series, like, obviously has so many, like, meanings to it and so many layers. They kind of have a flashback of her reading a part of this book that she was, like, she gifted Dexter. I mean, it was basically saying that, like, the girl always had, like, labeled certain days of the year of, like, and giving them, like, their specific dates, like the birthdays and, like, other certain, like, really major events, but there was just something that she could never put a date on, and that was, like, death, because it's just, you never know when it's gonna happen. And, like, in this show, it's always, like, year after year, every single episode on July 15. July 15 was when, you know, like, in the first episode, like, they started getting closer and stuff, and they had like that one night stand type of thing, and everything after that, like, July 15 is kind of just like an ordinary day where, you know, either like crazy events or like chill events happen in each other's lives, and it was just always like just a day. But then it ended up being like the day that she died. It was crazy because they were talking about this thing, like Dexter mentioned this thing where like if it rains on this specific day, that means like the whole summer is gonna be raining, and like the year she died, it was like pouring rain, and oh, that's so sad. And it just like makes you like think like, oh my god, like, yeah, like, you never know when it's gonna happen to you or to anybody else, and that just makes you want to like live your life and love the person that you love. Like, if you love someone, tell them, and like don't wait. And it just sucks because like they've known each other for so long and there was just so much tension, and then they like, it was just always like going like crazy, and they were always like misaligned, and they really had like only a few years, like few good years together where it was really just them as a couple and loving each other, and that's all they had. And it was just like taken away from them again. I know I kind of spoiled it, but like, if you still want to watch One Day, I recommend you watch it. It's so good. Like, 14 episodes like flew by. I know, like, I've just been in this chair for like God knows how long. I don't know, but I recommend you watch it because it's so good. It just has so many layers. It not only like covers like life in general throughout the years and like the boring parts of life and the crazy parts of life and the exciting parts of life and also the sad parts of life. It's also okay like starting over. Like your life can be so good, but then it can just like go sideways. And you can start over no matter how old you are. You never know, like, that one specific day, that one decision you make can affect, like, everything. And, like, that day of the year may not have significance, but what about next year? Like, next year, that same day might have more significance. Anyway, I'm gonna go cry to my boyfriend and talk to him about it because that was crazy. Me in the beginning, like, she didn't know what she was going into. Like, I knew it was gonna be tragic, but I didn't know how it was gonna play out. So here we are. I think I'm gonna end Saturday night here, the portion of it, and I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Well, technically it's already Sunday, so happy Sunday. But yeah, I'll talk to you in the morning or in the afternoon, whenever I pick up the camera. Good night.
Happy Sunday. It's literally noon. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. I've been awake since 11:30, I think. I don't remember. But it's noon. I grabbed my phone because it was right next to me. But yeah, I don't know what we're going to do today. I feel like this vlog has just turned into me ranting to the camera whenever I want to. But this vlog was just meant to help me recover from a pretty rough week, and I feel a little bit better. So I think I'm just gonna continue ranting to the camera. I did want to go out today and check out this shopping center because it had a Sephora and other stores, but I think I'm going to pass and just wait till next week. The weather is going to be a little bit better. I feel like a less sunny day makes me just want to stay in, and yeah, I'm a little tired. I couldn't fall asleep last night, so that's why I woke up really late. Ooh, the bangs are going all over the place. I think I'm just gonna start editing this vlog today. Check in with you whenever I feel like it. The weekend's almost coming to an end. It was just a weekend doing whatever. But if you also had a weekend like mine where you just kind of stayed in and didn't really do much, that's okay. And if it helped you, then that's great. And that's what matters, because it helped me. I'm such a homebody, so whatever works, you know. I'll talk to you when I talk to you. I'm gonna try and get something to eat. It's a little while longer now. I'm just editing the vlog. But yeah, there's really not much that I feel like I want to do today, and that's okay. But I think after I finish editing the vlog, I'm probably just gonna read and wind down and mentally prepare for another busy week. I don't want this week to start. Anyway, I will talk to you later. Hi, it's me again. It's like a few minutes later. I decided to hop into bed and just read my book and be with Pooh. So yeah, I'm just gonna chill out and not think about anything else. So, yeah. If you want to read with me. Me and Pooh will peace out for a little bit. Hi, it's the next day. Literally the last clip you would have seen was me about to read, and so I did read and literally knocked out. I knocked out for the rest of the day. I don't know how, so I think I'm just gonna end the vlog right here. I hope you enjoyed the weekend vlog. Probably next weekend I might go for like shorter videos. We'll see. I will talk to you when I talk to you then. Okay.